Hey guys, it's 320.
Hey, wait! Whatever you do, before you watch this video, make sure you do all of the mission side quests beforehand. Because once you complete Chapter 5, you cannot get any of the guild side quests whatsoever until your next playthrough at this point. So whatever you do whatever you've got before this. This also Pixelmania XE.
And welcome back to more Lunar Nights. In the last episode, we've completed level 3 of the Dark Castle Agaist.
Completing the Dark Towers,
whatever Narcissus
and Arthur.
And right up ahead,
we've got ourselves a little predicament. Even bigger than the missions you could miss. Actually, there's a good thing about the missions, that any missions that you've done in this game and haven't gotten to by Chapter 6, you can, you don't have to do any of the other missions before. I know, I'm just explaining. You know what, forget it. I interrupt you, I guess you should interrupt me, so this is it. You've put us through a lot of trouble, Dumas.
The Duke is up ahead then?
If you're gonna back down, now would be the time. The only quarrel I've got with the Duke is my own. There's no need to get yourself killed just because you're with me.
No, I'm going to. To be honest, I'm scared out of my wits.
You're saying this while you're smiling because...
But I can't let the Duke do whatever he pleases with our planet any longer.
Is that because he killed your father?
No, that's not it. It's just like you said. I'm a different person than you, Lucian. It's not like I don't hate him for killing my father. But right now, it's more important for me to protect the town and the guild. And in order to do that, I've got to defeat the Duke. He's the one responsible for trying to turn everyone into mindless slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. That's a quote from Symphony of Darkness from Castlevania. The Symphony of the Shadow. So you're here to protect your friends. Same as always with you, I guess.
Well, I haven't given up on you either, Lucian. And I'm not going to.
Is that your battle? Is that what you believe is right? Man, you're stupid. I'm not even going to continue what I was going to say because I mostly forgot, but I still remember the basic gist of it. Basically, do all the missions before you can.
Before you fight Dumas.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, right here. Very tough boss.
He can actually counter your trance and your fusions. Very much so that when he's hit by any trance that is not Soul Aaron or Dark Lucian, you will most likely just be hitting a bunch of bats that are flying off screen. So I suppose I should probably get myself prepared.
And turn the volume up, because this is going to be one heck of a boss fight.
Yeah. Okay, now. Here we've got a little cutscene. Same area as after we defeated the Manticore.
So you finally made it.
Dumas!
Parole! And Polidori, the Immortal! I knew the Immortals were working with the vampires. It is true that we Immortals are the ones who brought forth the technology that provided casket armor in the Parasol, but I'm merely an observer. I do not intend to interfere with your battle.
Well, in that case, why don't you get lost? I couldn't care less about you Immortals. All I care about is him.
As you wish.
Yeah, go ahead, rage quit. Do us all a favor.
Get lost.
Polidori, you rat. Don't want to get your own paws dirty, is that it?
Let him go. He matters not. Your abilities seem to have improved, Sartana. Or should I be calling you Lucian now? In any case, the dark power that Sartana stole from me as he died, the other half of my Terredial, do you think you can actually wield it? Despite the fact that you're no longer Sartana, or human, or anything at all? Ah, and you. Aaron, was it? Have you any idea how foolish he was, Trinity? He tried to rescue Sartana, even as he suffered from the critical wounds sustained in our battle with our ruler. You should have witnessed his final moments. They were truly... pathetic. But you, perhaps you'll offer me a little entertainment, yes?
Dumas! My father's death! The death of a living being! Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Mean anything? Let me ask you this, boy. all the vampires and monsters you've killed. What did their deaths mean to you? Or, for that matter, the lives of the plants and animals you've eaten up until now? But that's...
Alright, enough with the Q&A. We eat in order to live. It's a natural progression that all living beings follow. No one can deny that fact. However, neither can anyone desecrate the sanctity of the souls of those who died for them. Aaron, remember why you've come so far. The soul of my master, the soul of Trinity, is with you now. I'm already tied to anger and hatred and revenge, but you don't need to be.
Lucian.
Let's go! It's time to show this fool how we really feel. By force!
So be it. In that case, don't expect me to hold back.
Come for all! Yes, my lord! And now... Dumas, with its own unique song.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Duke Dumas, the final
vampire of the entire game. The boss of chapter... Crap!
And
the boss of chapter 3. Be careful of Blood Cross. Blood Cutter splits when he gets in low health.
Can't you just deflect those?
If you lose all your guard...
I will admit, I love his fight theme. It is just epic.
Well, I said it's unique. I mean, he's the friggin' last boss of the game. He's the last boss of the castle. Ah, crap.
And for once, he actually looks like a vampire. Then again, he's no Dracula.
Ow. Lunar Flare, it will annihilate your guard as you saw twice. Ah, crap. If you don't destroy the shield quick enough, he'll use a move called Nightmare. The move will make the screen go entirely black.
And you'll get hit by a nearly unavoidable attack. Anyway, Duke Dumas. He's named after the French writer Alexandre Dumas, who has written The Count of Monte Cristo 20 years after, and even The Three Musketeers. So yeah,
the Duke is power. Interesting thing how when you actually do guard against Lunar Flare, you recover a lot of health because it's a lot of hits no matter what. And he's level 36, and what are we, 18?
Yeah.
There's just one move in particular you gotta be really careful about. You know, I think I ought to just let him go once and show you what
it looks like.
Yeah. When he gets closer, it starts charging quicker.
This is gonna hurt. Okay, how did you dodge that?
I got a sprint almost perpendicular to him. Now, Blood Claw is a powerful circular attack that he may chase you with.
This music is just so fitting.
Quit talking about the music. We've already got ourselves distracted by our own voices, for crying out loud.
I'm sorry. I just love this music. I'm sorry.
Just quit distracting me with this. I mean, my shield is gone for the 4th time in this fight, I believe. Maybe 5th. I lost count. I'm in the middle of fighting. See?
Okay, I'll be quiet. My lips are sealed.
Please. I mean, I have to use the ninja just so I can make him glow green while smoking at the same time. I mean, how else would you... Nah, I better quit these how they're explain crap. You know, When he counters a trance... Yeah, I already explained it all. And what? Are we only... Ah, crap! And we're only about a quarter through the fight.
Get out of my way!
Ah, crap!
You would choose the element that we're most low on.
Get out of my way!
It might be best to go to do Soul Aaron.
Not at this time, because he will punch my feet while I'm trying to kick him. And then I'll have to do some kind of a clash type attack. You know, fighting Dumas actually reminds me of versus Vampire. Either Count or Vampire from Boktai 1 or 3. The Vampire is actually... whatever. I'm going to use the actually useful trance here. Bangkok!
That's actually dealing a lot of damage.
Well, if you bite him enough times, you're forced to stand down. See, come on! If you bite him enough times, Lucian actually drops down. You see blood dripping from his mouth, like so.
Wow.
My button mashing's making my hand just shake 3D, the DS a lot. Aw, crap! Blood Company.
Oh,
this is a frig load of vampire bats. And it gets a lot faster and more frequent as the fight goes on. The lower health he is, the faster and more frequent it becomes. Yeah, and you'll see what I mean by more frequent.
And they are a lot easier to deal with when you're using the
Dragoon. It's probably a lot easier. For adopting crying out loud. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Tayo! 360.
It's actually more epic the fact that he punches your kicks.
Well, Blood Edge, be careful. I'm dead. Again. You know, I would like to see what happens if I just run straight through, because they don't make you flinch like normal vampire bats.
Man, you're amazing. I can never dodge that super...
That nightmare?
Yeah, that nightmare.
Blood Edge is an even bigger problem for me. I mean, I got 99 problems, and Blood Edge is one of them. Same for Blood Company. I mean, I could deal with it using Dragoon, but, no, actually, that's not a bad idea after all. Maybe it is. Or not. Actually, I didn't realize that doing all that damage to the bats would actually... You're kidding me!
He is cheating!
I'll cheat with myself.
Up to it. He cheated there. That was no fair.
Hey, all's fair in love and war.
What does that even mean?
What do you think it means? Okay, I just hit him once and... Blood Company is pathetic when I hit you twice and you turn back into your physical self.
Okay, now it's time for Lucian. Try sword.
Ay, 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 this video's taking too long. By this video, I mean this single fight. Ow!
Wow, he nearly knocked you off the edge. Good thing that
How did Blood Edge miss me?
because you're just that epic. If only you had another trance.
Whatever. I'll save that for the good part. What?
Honey! Dang, it's taking a long time to finish him.
It's the last vampire of the whole game. You understand, bro?
Yes, I understand, bro.
I know we're not brothers, but still. Alright, so, of course we gotta comment on the music every 5 minutes, so...
Let's just, it just mirrors his health not even going down.
It will, don't worry. Just need a high enough temperature, and I don't give a crap. You know, actually,
Hey,
this would actually
Witch.
help my...
Try Witch next time he goes solid. Cause I don't think, but
Ah! Yet again, my... Ah, what the crap, I'm gonna have to use my milk chocolate and my yogurt.
gonna cheat him.
Darkness! Dark on dark! Finally! Two levels up.
Fine, just freaking Lee.
And that wraps up. It's over, Dumas. Ellen, you weren't allowed to die like a normal person, but now your soul is finally free.
To think I'd be felled at the hands of you lowly humans. Is that the will of this planet? Does it truly wish to crumble alongside the human race?
It's not going to crumble. The human race still lives, and no matter what, we're not going to forsake the future.
Still lives, eh? You think it's all over? Just because you defeated the vampires? You're not alive, you're just being allowed to live.
Notice that he's not smiling. What are you saying?
Your fate lies in the hands of the immortals, governors of the cosmos. To them, humans and vampires are nothing more than pawns. Pawns to be used in the little game they're playing with this planet.
Game?
Polidori, what trickery is this?
I thought he was going to stay out of this.
Perhaps it's time for me to join this game too.
I thought you were just supposed to be an observer.
That was my intention, yes. But my intentions have changed now that the Duke has been defeated. I must admit, this outcome was entirely unforeseen.
Unforeseen? I don't think so. Total light gives way to absolute darkness, which then leads to greater light. The world is always changing, and this cycle of death and life is this way of this world.
But were not the vampires supposed to be detached from this cycle of life and death?
We were, but perhaps this world has taken even vampires into its own internal cycle.
That's rather unlike you to say, Duke. We immortals cannot occupy a world that's been polluted by the human race. Without the technology that we have, I would not be able to stand here before you. This is why we allowed you and your vampires to take control of this planet. However, it appears that not even the vampires are worthy enough to govern this world. Well, so it goes. From now on, we will use you not as pawns in our game, but as our very own hands and feet.
What? Explain yourself.
Here's how.
What the?
Farewell, dear Duke. We have recorded data from your battles as well as your vampire bodies themselves. This data will surely be effective in ensuring the future of the immortals.
You bastard! You dared to betray your brothers! Lucian, Aaron, you must stop Polidori! Stop the parasol! That passion of yours to protect that planet! Dumas! Polidori, what have you done with him?
We're going to use the vampires as our bodies, our flesh and blood, so that we might take control of this planet for ourselves.
So you consumed Dumas? You consumed the vampires?
And what if I did? With the birth of this new body of mine, I shall take the parasol, the environmental manipulation system, and restore it to its original function as the almighty Planet Eater, the original form of the parasol system. Planet Eater! That is correct. It will consume this world and remold it into one worthy of my rule. In doing so, it shall help the immortals grant eternity to this region of the cosmos. You're gotta be kidding! I'm not about to let you do that to this planet! You're playing with lives here. Humans, vampires, an entire world! I won't let you have your way like this any longer. Come on then. Come to Byron, the Planet Eater. It floats high above you. Let the game begin anew. I shall eagerly await you with an array of splendid traps.
This is not the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
That was the last vampire, but it's not the last boss. Crap.
The Planet Eater, Byron.
Last time I went through this scene, it was all for severe weather conditions at once.
Let's go, Lucian! If we don't beat Polidori, this whole planet's going to be obliterated!
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm a vampire hunter. When someone snatches my prey, I don't just sit still. Until I can restore sanctity to her soul, my battle will never end. It's about time for us to stop this video.
Yes, this is the end.
See you later.